Hey everybody, yep, she did it. Coco Gauff beat Jessica Pegula, and what you're looking at the middle of the WTA Tour words in the court, that yellow little ball right there. Take a look, folks. That yellow little ball is important because that's the last shot of the match that Jessica Pegula attempted, and that's what happened. It hit the net and fell to the court right there, thus giving Coco Gauff her victory. As you can see in the score right here, 6-2 first set, 6-4 second set. Tennis Channel took away the score, so you couldn't see the final score, and they left it empty and blank. So I'm letting you know it's 6-2, 6-4. Coco Gauff. Coco Gauff has played an amazing Cincinnati tournament. She breezed through and literally took the legs out of her opponents. She dispatched the much heralded Sarah, and excuse me if I mispronounce her name, it's not intentional, Sarah Belgic from Czechoslovakia, who beat, as you may remember, Anya Sabalenka, and then got past, after Sabalenka, she managed to shock, of all people, Iga Swiatek. And next, Coco Gauff. Coco had no problem dispatching Sarah in 2 straight sets. 6-2, 6-2. Here comes good friend Jessica Pegula. You think that Jessica could give her a challenge? No. The first set, Coco just breezed through her like she was Sarah. I mean, it was wild. Watching it with my mom, and we both have never seen Coco play this good a brand of tennis against such a highly ranked opponent as Jessica Pegula. Do you realize that Pegula was ranked 3rd over 4th ranked Gauff? This changes everything, folks, all right? This changes everything. So you should expect to see, if I turn this around, all right? You should expect to see that change. The question is, will this catapult Gauff to 2nd? Where will it place her, all things considered? And where do we see Pegula fall after being ranked 3rd? And then where do we see Anya Sabalenka fall after being ranked number 1? Does this entire outcome harm her number 1 ranking? Oh, and then, of course, we have the surging Elena Rybakina, all right? So, who's just incredible. She is good a tennis player as she is tall. She's 6 feet. And players like that historically have given Coco Gauff a problem. But, you know, even this time, because if you remember in the previous tournament, it was Rybakina that gave Coco Gauff a problem and dispatched her. So this time, you didn't have that player with that height. Pegula, I believe, is 5'4". So and versus Coco Gauff, who is 5'9". So, or maybe Pegula is 5'6", but Gauff is 5'9", because they're not that much greater than in terms of height. But if you take a look at, this was the last shot right here, all right? But there were other things that I noticed on the way to this last shot, and that is, and I'm sorry folks, I can't play the tennis action because of copyright restrictions, so I have to show you a stills, if you will, all right? So if we go back a little bit here in this match, we start playing this, and then, excuse me, that's the wrong, yeah. And we start going back a little bit with this, like so, and turn back. I'm gonna show you something that I thought was interesting when the score was a little bit closer. And it's right about here, right here, all right? I'm going to turn this around. It was how Pegula would hit it back to Gauff as opposed to taking advantage of the lane here, which she usually does. And I don't know if that's because she was trying to make sure that she aimed it toward Coco's backhand, because Coco Gauff has a monster forehand. And I used to think, hey, how come you just don't hit it to where she's not? But I have to realize that where she's not, if she runs over to this side, to the left, to our left side, that's her forehand. And she'll nail that thing and blast it past Pegula. So Pegula was going for what she thought was Gauff's weakness, which was her backhand. But that strategy didn't really serve her well at all. Coco has really improved. And can we say that Coco has really gotten over the double fault problem dramatically since last year? Yeah, it's been 10 months since Coco won a championship. And this is the second time she's won the Cincinnati Open. On to the U.S. Open. Will she win? I think it's fair to say that she will be a top favorite. Subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube. What do you think? And bookmark ZennyReport.com. Thank you. How was that?